Aloha from the west of Ireland. Hey lads, how's it going? I'm a real sporadic kind of vlogger, am I? And I'm all over the place. Have you ever gone to a film and then at the end of it, overheard other people talking about it, and you realize, wow, we had a totally different experience in that time that we were together in the cinema. And it's the same with everything, I think. As human beings, we're so unique and nobody knows what's going on inside of these little universes we call our bodies and minds and everything. So I'm just bringing that out there to talk about my experience in town today in my small little lovely village here. And there's about, I think, 800, 1,000 people here. I think there was a competition at the post office, so I looked up the census. So suddenly, I know nothing about numbers normally, but here I can just reel it off. There's around 800 people or whatever household. And I noticed that today it was baking hot. Now, in this country, if it gets anyway warm, then clothes are off. You see me, I ran out of clothes. I normally just only ever wear black for some reason. But this is like the auxiliary clothes today. So anyway, I noticed that people were in and out of shops and, other people, not me even, just like really close and like just ignoring the social distancing things, which, I'm kind of like, well, I'm just doing it because I know people are kind of saying to do that to try to preserve everybody's health. Anyway, so just to say, it wasn't me, but so the reflection that I wanted to share today was just things have been kind of thrown into disarray with this COVID-19. And surprisingly, or not so surprisingly, things are going to go back to the way they were probably quite soon. We don't know really the timeline on this thing because it seems like it's not really in our power. So it seems like it's all, protocol come from above. The governments tell us how to be and whatever. And yes, you get all the feedback from frontline workers and so-called conspiracists and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, just to say, just a reflection about like, is it all going to go back to the way it was? Or are we actually going to have taken heed or taken attention of this time out from the norm? It to me does feel like a really special and powerful time for, bring the changes that feel important to bring about, both personally and on a collective level. So with that, I'm going to say good evening on this Friday night, the 8th of May, 2020.